Hey everybody, welcome back to Path of Exile. We're at it again. This is rounding out the recording session here. We're pretty tired at this point. If we make a mistake, it's not because we're bad at games. It's because we're bad at life. And you can put that on my tombstone. That's, yeah, I got real dark for a second. No, we want to do, we want to do a new map. What are we doing? Pyramid map, Jungle Valley, Pyramid map of Giants. We're doing it, guys. That's the one we wanted. It's kind of, but maybe we could get that off this out of here. Now we need 5% to get to the next level. I'm hoping I can keep my mind intact here, even though I'm about to fall asleep. I'm not that tired. I gotta stay up. I don't care. I'm up. You're the one falling asleep. If you're watching this in the middle of the day and I'm ruining your immersion, I apologize. But it is very late here. And I am very, very much awake. Never felt so alive. It's a bit laggy there. A little bit laggy. Hello? Oh, the lag. Now, I've never been in the zone. I don't know if that's what's causing all the lag or whether the server's just tired of me being on. What is 9? Plus 9 what? What does that even mean? Oh, 9 race. 9 race. The gambler. More like the shambler. Do you guys remember the show Gary Shandling? The Gary Shandling show? That was kind of a weird show. I remember really liking that show growing up, though. Like, I was too young when that show came out to say that. Oh, I actually knew what was going on. But I remember just seeing Gary Shandling and being like, oh, seems like a nice guy. He seems like a nice fella. We did it, guys. We leveled up. Impale support. Open the gate. So, you know what's crazy to think about? We're 74, we got 26 more points. That's the math. I just did it. 26 more points of skill points that we get to assign. It's a lot. If you're confused if that's a lot, and you're keeping score at home, I'm going to tell you. Without busting out the calculator, it is a lot.
Too much clutter.
It's a lot of points. I feel like they haven't even given us that many up to this point, but they definitely have. It's crazy to think about. We've probably been given 100 skill points. There's probably 100 points here. You just got to figure if it's 1 per level, it's 74, and they've given us at least 26 skill books. Probably. I do that sometimes. I'll say things matter-of-factly, even though like, immediately I know I'm not even close to being sure that's true. Lose too much strength. Strength and dexterity. Meh.
Hello.
I don't think gear upgrades exist for me. They definitely do. They're out there. We will find them too. We have a special set of skills. I've never seen the movie Taken. I just happen to know the meme. Or the famous line from the movie. It's a pretty intense line. Let's try to figure out where we're trying to go here first. We don't need that. %20 reduced damage. And that doesn't seem bad to go that way, but You know, I'm gonna go minion life. It's probably a huge mistake, but tired of her minions dying. Sick of it. I say no more. It's my money. I'm going to use it when I need it. Let's send our lightning. I think we got him. Yep, he's gone. Have you guys ever seen the YouTube channel? Leave a comment. Let me know if you have. Of the guy that runs the convenience store, and he catches shoplifters on his cam. And his favorite catchphrase, well, maybe it's not his favorite, but his catchphrase is "Shigao." If you've never seen that channel, I highly suggest you look for it because it's very entertaining. He'll actually show the shoplifter walking around the store and narrate them shoplifting and kind of like give them a voice. And it's hilarious. But he always catches them. Well, he usually catches them. And it makes him feel like an idiot for stealing from the store. It's good, clean justice and well edited, well done. He actually did like a music video once. And it was actually decent. Like, it was a decent song. I was surprised because the guy doesn't seem like a musician at all. I don't even know what that means. It's just me judging books by covers. It's really what I just vocalized there. And I feel bad. Thanks, guys, for making me feel bad. But yeah, anyway, check out his video, his YouTube channel. I don't know what it is. But you should be able to find it. Search on YouTube. Search for cool gas station owner. Or employee. I don't know if he owns the place or not. He may just be an employee, but I think for somebody that takes such an active... well, I don't know. Don't know. Yeah. Shigao. Citrine amulet. Yes, please.
Too much clutter.
No, I don't believe it. There was a meme I saw the other day, which I thought was hilarious. There's tons of memes I see every day that are hilarious, but this one in particular hit pretty close to home. It said, before the internet was invented, people used to just gather around a television set watching Anchorman and laughing with each other. And that was like the old school meme. And I can remember going to an AC/DC concert with my dad, and my sister and her husband, I think they were married at the time. Kind of getting my dates all mixed up here. I think they were. Doesn't matter.
Greetings.
Her current husband, my brother-in-law.
Hello.
And after the concert, they were doing a tailgate party, which I guess they do on the regs. 33 intellect. Damage taken from hits is taken from your Spectre's life before you. My Spectre's life. That seems okay. 30% chaos resistance. I don't think we're going to equip it, but we're going to hang on to it because that might be part of a better build once we get our set kind of filled out. But anyway, they were having a tailgate party for the night before. I guess they stay the night up there. I think they stay the night and they tailgate.
Greetings.
But after the concert, we went out there to hang out with them. That group of people, and they were watching Anchorman. And so we all gathered around the heater because it's cold in Ohio. And we watched a good deal of Anchorman, almost all of it. They definitely watched all of it, and you know what? It was fun. It is a funny movie, but that was like what memes used to be. And whoever wrote that meme is absolutely correct in their assessment. And I know what it was like because I lived through it. Just different times. We got it too good today with our. What are you? Interact to begin the Legion encounter. Oh my god, what just happened? I feel like we've made a couple mistakes. That looked amazing though, whatever effect that was. I have no idea what's happening. Did we finish the... We have no holy rock. The music got super intense. Mr. Cheezel. Sister Cassara is here. Cassia, Sister Cassia. Like Cassiopeia. I don't know if anybody out there plays League. If you're familiar with, I've made a couple of League references. I used to play that game quite a bit. There was a spell where, good year that I played nothing but League of Legends. It's a good game. It's a good one. But anyway, I was never really a fan of Cassiopeia. She's a good character. Good. I use good loosely. She's an okay character. Maybe we're doing this right. We did beat it last time, though. I think it's a side we really got to worry about now. For whatever reason, we thought it would be smart to put a freeze here instead of something that's good. My favorite character to play in League of Legends. Pump is destroyed. I blame you. What'd you do? I like to play support. And so I played a lot of games as Janna and Soraka. Those are my two favorite characters. And Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz is pretty fun. Support Vel'Koz, mostly. And then if I got stuck playing mid, I tried to get really good at Vel'Koz because stuck. It's just funny, a lot of people, you know, there's the meme of mid or feed in League of Legends, right? People just want to play mid or ADC or feed, top or feed. Nobody ever called support or feed, so I just played support. Because it was just easier to make sure the team was at least had the right composition to perform well. Blitzcrank was really fun. Actually, you know what? League of Legends is really fun. I kind of miss playing League. We might play some League of Legends. Maybe soon. Fun game. We're going to stink at it. I went back and played it. There was a stretch where I was playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm. And I went back to jump in the League. And League is so much faster than Heroes of the Storm. And a lot more punishing. And I happen to know, all you Dota fans out there, you Dota boys, I know Dota's even more so than League. Which I've never played Dota. If you don't count the original Warcraft 3 mod. But I'd love to give Dota a shot, or Dota 2 I think is the iteration they're on. But I'd like to play some League too. Maybe we'll do both. And just to be clear, I was never great at League. I think I got Diamond once, one season, from just sheer grind, right? You know, it's like they say, showing up is half the battle. It was low tier Diamond. Same in HOTS, I managed to make Masters League. But, you know, again, had to play a lot of games. Same thing with not Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone. Legends and Hearthstones. But I had to play tons of games to get it. Path of Exile, we are pretty much garbage at, as you can tell. we will never rank. You'll never be my dad. Maybe one of these seasons. I'm committed to playing this game. I like this game. We're in this game for the long haul. I like it. I think
Much clatter.
I don't really want to touch on the whole Blizzard thing, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, this company seems cool, and this game seems really good. This could easily replace Diablo 4 for me. No questions asked. The question is, when does Path of Exile 2 come out? It's got to be soon. Can we, let's teleport and sell here. Teleport and schmo.
Hello.
Most of these games are numbers games, right? You have to put the time in. It's all about muscle memory. I think, though, as I get older,
Journey well.
I can't really just rely so much on muscle memory anymore. Sometimes the reactions just aren't there like they used to be. And if you guys want to know, I'm 100 years old, so that's why my arthritic back gets in the way, and I just can't press the left mouse button quick enough. You wouldn't understand. Oh, we're fighting bosses. Okay. Well, how about I just die then? I wanted to die. Good. Good. I'm glad. That's one other complaint I have about this game. I wish there was a combat log that I can see. Let's just double check, make sure there isn't one. Whispers Trade, Guild, Party, Global, Local. Let's Google it. Or Bing it. Or DuckDuckGo it. Or Ask Jeeves. Is Ask Jeeves still a thing? We're not going to ask Jeeves. Is there a combat log? Kiwi? So, the first response is, it's been brought up a lot. I don't have any links to previous discussion or anything, but it's intentional that there isn't a log. I think it's something about screen clutter. Screen clutter? I don't buy that. Screen clutter? You just put it on one of these tabs. You got a tab for here, you just put it here. Put it right here. I don't buy that. And somebody says screen clutter could easily be completed by another filter in your chat log. It's also extremely easy not to log it into the chat window, period. In many other games, the damage rolls along silently in the background until you open up the file. Yep. This person says because making information about enemy abilities somewhat vague is part of the hardcore learning experience. In before downvoted for saying this. This person says a hardcore learning experience doesn't translate to lack of information. The game is all about being transparent with the depths. I don't know if that's true. There's some people that say that that's bad design to say, well, okay, they're limiting the amount of information. I don't know if I agree with that. Can you get away from me, whatever's doing that? No? Or we're just not gonna, I guess we're kicked out. Alright. Good, I didn't want to do that anyway. Good, I'm glad. Lack of information is not good design, but at the same time it forces you to think about things and actually learn what they do. I don't think they're not showing, but see, they said that the team's saying that they're not showing it because of clutter. So I don't buy that. That's not a good reason. If you want to make the players work for it, that's fine. I respect that. If you hand us everything, we know exactly what to do, then, you really have to think about things and think about them quickly. And start to know areas and, yeah. I get it. I get that. The Haunted Mansion. I didn't realize we were putting in a new type of keystone. Or not keystone. Keystones are, see, that's how long I played Diablo for. Keystones are from Diablo. Pretty sure. And I haven't played Diablo in probably 5 years or more. Been a long time. But I didn't realize we were putting in a unique map. I probably could have made a... Let's heal. Let's play good. How about we try playing good for once, instead of bad? I hear what you guys are saying. Been reading the comments. There, as of this point, as of this recording, there is no comments. There's one guy that my brother-in-law commented once, and there's he's not a, well, yeah, he's probably a bot. He's marked as potentially spam. And there's one channel that commented as well that seems to be making videos, and they seem legit. But they don't do any commentary, so I don't know. They're running a sale on every type of stash tab. Press M to check out the selection. Thank you for your support. GGG. Your friend and pal, Greg Gannier. We'll check that out here before the episode ends. Because really, if you're going to buy something in the game, you're not really crazy about spending money on games, which you should be. I don't know why you wouldn't be crazy about spending money on games. You don't have to spend money on this game, but if you're going to buy something, I think that's the thing you want to buy, is the old stash tabs. The old stir tabs. Which just help you organize and hold more stuff. But as you can tell, I mean, we've been playing this game for almost 2 days. A day and a half total playtime. Not really that much. But we haven't needed them at all. And we're 26 levels to the cap. And we still got tons of bag space. But, and I've seen, you know, from other players from looking at videos lately about how to do certain things like craft and how the currencies work. How their stash tabs are laid out because they've purchased the upgrades, and it actually seems just like a really nice way that they allow the data to be presented to you, and you can store a lot more. It's just nice. Just nice. That's all. We need specters. Yeah. This is for my 400 viewer count. Pitching stash tabs to you. Or the 4 people that are watching this. It's kind of funny doing a YouTube channel. I mean, I don't really expect much to come out of this. It'd be nice if something did. I'm gonna play the games anyway. It's kind of funny. I'm probably playing less video games now than I would have been. Maybe. I think maybe on that. It's probably about even, actually. But then there's a whole layer of having to edit and process the videos where I can't do the other things that I normally do on the computer because my computer's locked down. This is just part of the trade-off. This guy. Barthel the Pure. Bartledew. Would you look at that? Antique Rapier. Haunted Mansion complete. I'll be the judge of that. Alright, looks complete to me. We have time for one more? We got time for one more. We're kind of nearing the half hour, but one more's not going to hurt us. Could only make us stronger, really. That's if we're struck down. Something, something, dark side.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
Item cannot be identified. Am I a joke to you? Get in there. What we got here? Jungle Valley map? Cursed Crypt Map of Giants. That sounds like a place we could go die. Let's do the museum map. That seems safe. Map device, please. Night at the museum with Ben Stiller, please. Mucho gusto. Shay. Yeah, stash tabs. Actually, let's take a look at it now instead of doing it right at the very end of the episode. We'll do it right at the start of this map here. My coffee is quite warm at this point. I think it's M for the shot. Yep. Let's get these guys off us here. Also known as Don't Tase Me. Brosify. Got an itchy ear. Got an itchy ear. M's the button we want to press. Extra stash tab. 33% off. 20 bucks. So that just gives you another stash tab. Is it just one? Maybe it's 20 per. I don't know. Upgrade premium stash. Upgrade an existing tab in your shared stash tab to a premium tab. Premium tabs can have their name, color changed whenever you want, so just a way to organize stuff. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This one, yeah. Premium guild stash. Yeah. Upgrade to premium stash tab. Upgrade to premium stash tab. Premium guild stash tab. Fragment stash tab. So this right here, right? This is just like a way to organize all your currency. Or maybe just map fragments. And you can see the different kind of fragments here too, I guess. And these are the only ones we've seen so far, so there's a lot of game left to play. Kind of cool. Guild stash, fragment stash, stash tab bundle times 6. It's 110. We'll see how much this currency costs here in a second. I don't know why this guy's being weird down here. Stash tab bundle. And again, if you're watching this video in the future, I mean, none of this stuff is applicable. This is April 10th, 2020. This, you know, you're watching this in 2021 or in June. It probably varies, but I'm sure this stuff goes on sale all the time. Essence stash tab. So see how this gets sorted out here. Oh, we kind of see there's a stash tab for everything. Unique collection tab. That actually seems pretty cool. If you could just, like, you know, be able to store all the uniques in one spot. A little bit pricey, I think. It's probably like, well, who knows? We'll find out. Currency stash tab. I think this is pretty much like a must-have. And it's not a must-have, but I don't know. What if you buy the? Is there like a premium whole bundle thing? Premium stash tab bundle. Add 6 premium tabs. Share stash tab. Premium tabs get okay. That's the best bundle they got. Map stash tab. And survey says how much are the points? So 50 points is $5, 100 points is $10, and 200 points is $20. 30 US dollars. These are, is that what this is saying? Fate Weavers. You spend $60. That's crazy. $60 is kind of expensive. It does look pretty sweet though. But again, you're talking about $60 for 1 game. I'd say that's probably about right. But then you get 550. Yeah, 550 points isn't bad. Actually, no, this is probably a really good deal. $60 to support the game. Basically paying full price. You get all this cool stuff. You get 550 points, which is worth basically $50 anyway. And you get, well, one of these, whatever fits your. This is $100. Now this is, I don't know if I agree with this. This is actually kind of upsetting that they would offer that. There must be something good in there I'm not seeing compared to this one. I'm sure there is. Delirium League Extended Digital Soundtrack. 240 bucks. Come on, guys. 480 US dollars. I mean, maybe if you play this game for 10 years or, well, 7 years. It's been out for 7. You played it for a few years and you're like, well, you know. But these ones, these actually seem like reasonable things for a game. So the pricing for that is, and what do we say these cost? Let's look at the stash tabs again. That was under dispersal. Delve stash tab. You kind of want the currency one for sure. If you were going to buy them. I'd say this one that's 60, the 110 one for the uniques. Can hold one of each unique item. Yeah. You probably want about 500 worth of stashes while they're on sale. Really. So, in all actuality, where did I see the... I was under buy points. This is probably the best deal. So for 550, well, I mean, whatever you want to spend, if you want to spend anything at all, this is probably reasonable though, because you would get 550 points, which give you enough stash tabs. Plus, you get this cool armor. Just basically get the armor for free, and you get like all the stash tabs you could ever want. I think. Yeah, and so there's probably a bunch of different variations of this. And this is probably not bad either, just to get like a basic set of stash tabs. So either one. This doesn't seem reasonable to me. Well, it seems okay. This stuff doesn't. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm not really sure exactly what it is. All right, let's roll on here. Well, actually, you know what? In saying that, we kind of rambled on there too long. I wasn't really expecting to. Saying that, I don't know how long is it going to take us to do the museum, you guys think? Let's do it. I was going to end the episode there, but you know what? Let's ramble on. Now, my big hang-up with purchasing anything for this game, which we probably will wind up doing, maybe not as much as the $60 version, because if there's Path of Exile 2 coming out, unless they could guarantee players that their stuff's going to transfer over, but they're not going to do that because they have to sell new stuff. So
Oops, clumsy me.
Clumsy me, she says. Yeah, I have to see when that game's coming out. It'd be hard to just, well, I don't know. It depends how much, yeah. Whatever you feel like the time's worth you put in. Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. I probably am. I know some of you guys are thinking he's cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm Flugel. With an L. Flugel. We'll go this way. No, I'm really not Flugel either. Or Frugal. I don't know, I just like figuring out what's the value there. And I don't know. With the new game coming out, it's like, well, do you invest your money there, or do you just wait and spend the money there, right? A lot of people would say, well, it's good to support the company. Yeah, I agree, but you could also support the company when the new game comes out, doubly for both, and then still have like the extra stuff in both, right? Support them for this game and that game, which you would normally spend, but then have both items for the new game that you're going to be playing for extended periods of time. Because if you know anything about Path of Exile games, they seem to have a long life cycle. And you may say, hey, you're looking at it the wrong way. You're probably right. Probably right. Spices is so tough. This is not so tough. Not so tough. 74. I hope to have some kind of update for the hardcore character between this episode and the next. Should have something to say about it. Might be that we died and we had to start over. No. I feel like I popped... Well, I did definitely pop all my health pots. And it wasn't good enough. Yeah, I've been picking up items here to teleport back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, so it's funny I said that right as I died. I just have to go slower. I still am kind of bummed we're not playing the league right now. Because like literally every zone we zone into is an opportunity to play the league. And we're just not doing it. I don't want to say it's too hard, but it's a lot harder than I'm giving it credit for. Going through it on hardcore. Because even the extra credit I'm giving for normal mode here, standard mode, is not enough. And I've increased the care I've been given. I'm giving it more care than I am for hardcore right now. Although right there I was kind of talking and I don't know. It's one of those seams over here. This is why I wish I could see the life of the zombies left, because we were down to 2 there, but we never saw the health drop. They just kind of disappeared on me. I think they did anyway. Seam went this way. The seam, quote unquote. The feature. I used to have a physics teacher that I loved. Like he was real nice to me actually. He was fun to talk to about physics. But he would always pronounce measure. And he was such a good sport about it. It was like so obvious. And he didn't, I mean, it wasn't that people were making fun of his accent. You know, it's just very unique for this area for people to be just to pronounce it that way. And I mean, as far as I know, he was local too. It wasn't like, you know, they were making fun of the way he figured out how to pronounce words or something. Which I don't condone that at all. If you guys heard me speak Chinese, I probably don't hit a single accent correctly. Yeah, so anyway, but I don't know why I have to justify, or like, just preface that, you know, whatever I'm saying is, well, that was silly there. But he would say measure. And yeah, it was just cool. Yeah, I miss that guy. He was a really nice nice professor. I remember I had him for calculus integrated physics, and it was before I took calculus. Well, it was concurrently while I was taking calculus, and he was very patient with me, to say the least. Nah, he was patient with everybody. He wasn't making like special, because most students were taking calculus at the same time. It's just kind of strange. But yeah, like when I was graduating, he came up to me, and I hadn't had his class for a long time. And he just wanted to talk to me about how I was doing, and you know, which is more than most professors. Actually, it is more than any professor said or did while I was there. Just go out of their way after, you know, after I had taken their class to find out how I was doing. And I used to ask him where he'd get his scientific instruments from, and he would say from fire sales. That's like how he got into, not the ones that the schools had, but how he, you know, got his own personal collection. Fire sales from military bases. Which I thought was fascinating. And I planned to do it, never did buy a single one. Like I always thought it'd be cool to have an oscilloscope.
Too much clutter.
I used the word cool in bracket. Thought it'd be cool.
No one was meant to ever come back here. No one was ever meant to even know this place existed. Your brash stupidity may have just doomed everyone back home. We need to talk, but it isn't safe here. Follow me through this portal.
I think we just opened up part of the quest. Part of the... Yeah. Tyrans and Atlas Citadel unlocked.
I suppose I was a fool for thinking I could just lock us all away. It was always only a matter of time before someone's curiosity got the better of them. Exile, I know who you are and what you've done.
You don't know
You
me.
are strong, capable of slaying gods.
You think you know me?
Exiles in the Atlas. They are beyond compare. Yet they must be stopped. We have a small window while they do not understand that there is a way back to Rayclast. They are trying to find other ways out.
Uh-huh.
I've begun finding altars, like this one, hidden in the spaces between maps. I'm worried the others are building them as a means of escape. We need to find a way to stop them. I'm sorry. I know you've done so much, but who else can possibly do what I ask? These exiles have found hidden pathways like this one. I'm not sure where they hide, but if you can find out, I can get us there. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, so that opened up... I was wondering why we couldn't move. It was kind of annoying that we couldn't zoom in or out the map, but that's fine. We had to walk before we could run. Just kind of wanted to go in here. Get the purple. Crave the wave, if you will.
I suppose I was a fool for thinking.
Okay. No, I hear. Citadel of Tyrans End. Okay, I guess it's back to Ben Stiller.
Too much clutter.
No! Well, that was cool. Did we finish the museum? No. Until I'm getting super tired, I'm like half awake trying to focus here. Trying to focus. I'm not really sure what she was saying there. That's how tired I am. I mean, I realize we unlocked something and we're going to find more of those portals. And something about the exiles they're using to escape. We have to shut them down. She'd meet us back at the camp and
Too much clutter.
something like that. I think that was the gist of it there. Can't really pick anything up. I don't know if I really want to either. It'd be cool if they put just put Ben Stiller in here. There's a little nod to Night at the Museum. Maybe Robin Williams and Ben Stiller. I've actually never seen any of the Night at the Museum movies. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I don't have the patience to sit down and watch that one. I almost fell asleep while I was saying that. My speech is getting sloppy. I'm getting sloppy.
Much clatter.
Look like a decent chess piece there. 6 gems, 6 slots. This map turned into be a huge map. It's a huge boy. So we just got one more cranny. One more English muffin on Nook and Cranny. Down here, I think this is the last spot. We pretty much wound up dead even with the XP after doing this one. I think we might have gotten a couple though, a couple percentage. I think though that's probably about it for here. Let's double check. A little spot we didn't check out there, but yeah, looks like that's it. Let's TP back. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. If you like the video, you know what to do. If you like me, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next episode of Path of Exile. See you guys next episode. Take care. Till then.